you. It's about healthy innovations, things to make our life a little bit easier so we can, as they say, live our best life. We have a true showstopper. It's coming up in about 10 minutes, but I want to show it to you first. If you would like a mobility scooter that is absolutely state-of-the-art. This is from Drive Medical. It's called the Zoomy. Folks, you press a button. It has a remote control. It opens up and it folds on down. You don't need to reconfigure the car or the truck. This will go into the car easily and simply. It sets you free. It's true freedom and comfort. 300-pound weight capacity, all the bells and whistles. You get a basket and a cup holder, which is exclusive to HSN. Blue or red available. The reason why we sell so many of those on HSN is because we do flex pay. We've got it on flex. So it's like $300 and something to get it home immediately and start enjoying the benefits of what Zoomy has to offer. So we're excited to get to that. But first things first, not to get too serious or anything, but this next product, or should I say this next gentleman you're about to meet, Mr. Matthew Peters, registered nurse. Good to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
He helped save my life. He did. It was a long time ago, many years. In the middle of the night, I was on with Matt, and Matt said, we're gonna do a blood pressure monitor, and I'm gonna do your blood pressure. And he did my blood pressure, and it was through the roof. So thanks to this man, I was able to get it in check and in order. Folks, we're gonna talk to you about our best-selling, brand new, fully featured, this is called the Smart Heart. It's bigger, bolder, clearer, and easier than it's ever been before. And we're gonna kind of share some facts with you, some stats with you, because Matt, I'll never forget, you said it to me, and then I learned the hard way. 1 in 3 of us has high blood pressure.
Yeah, and you were a great example. So much for a confidential medical visit, right? We're on live TV that night. So, but here's the point, Adam, you look healthy, and you look at everybody around you, they might look healthy. Oftentimes, the first symptom of high blood pressure is either a heart attack or a stroke, or worse yet, you wind up in the emergency room. We actually lose loved ones that way. That might be the first sign. Let's do something about it. Look at these stats. Like you said, 75 million of us high blood pressure. Yeah. Only about half of us, that's the 52%, have it under control because you're taking your medication, you're eating right, you're exercising. Another 75 million, or another 1 in 3, has pre-hypertension. So that's a crisis waiting, undetected high blood pressure. This is bubbling under the surface, and it's costing us $46 billion a year. But like I said, it's costing you lost wages, medical bills, and it's costing us tragedy. With my mom, she had a heart attack a number of years ago, and she's doing okay today, but her doctor said, Dorothy, you've got to take your blood pressure and you got to know what's going on inside, because with our vehicles, we have check engine lights, things like that. When something is going to blow, we know it's going to happen. This is your check engine light, so to speak, for our bodies. So it's gonna give you this beautiful display. This is a tubeless arm monitor, and what do I mean by that, Adam? Look at this. It's right attached to the cuff. So this is gonna be an arm monitor for those of you who love the accuracy of an arm monitor, but it's all attached, just like a wrist monitor. It's gonna give you all the bells and whistles that Veridian Smart Heart gives you, with a 5-year manufacturer's warranty on this product, and it's also rechargeable, so you'll never purchase batteries with this unit at all.
There's so much to get to. This is the final presentation of the day, and there's only about 5 or 6 minutes. Folks, we've done many blood pressure monitors in the past. The one that I purchased from HSN, very happy with, but it's nothing like this. For a lot of us, the screen's too small, so you need to put readers on, or it's too complicated. This one's been designed for anybody of any age to understand it. It's simple, there's not a million buttons to press. This is gonna keep your details, your records, and keep track of your numbers. We gotta know our numbers. Look, I'm only on the first 4 minutes of a 3-hour show, and I don't mind telling you that if you only buy one item in the 3 hours, it's gotta be this one. Because this has all the premium features that if you and I and Matt were to go to the drugstore today and we would look to purchase something similar, we can easily spend over $100. And Matt, that's what I'm obsessed with. There are many different types of blood pressure monitor. They're not all like this.
No, they're not. And what this is going to do for you, and the reason that you will will spend upwards of $100 or more to get something with similar features is because this is going to keep track of 250 readings in memory for one user, and then for a second user, an additional 250 readings. So 500 readings. This is the largest memory bank that I've seen on a blood pressure monitor. It's high caliber. It's going to give you clinically accurate readings. Now, we do have Jen sitting here, and she's patiently waiting.
Hi, Jen.
To check her blood pressure. Isn't that nice? Isn't that an appealing thought? I know you don't want to do this. So, okay. So as you can see, we have a latex-free cuff. So if you have any sort of sensitivities, no worries. Now, what I love about this monitor is it has this arrow, tells Jen exactly where to place this on her arm. And you'll notice no tubes running from the unit here. So nothing extra attached. It's all there for you. So Jen's just gonna press one button, and the button that she chooses is either 1 or 2. So that'll tell her unit where she wants that memory reading to go. So if she's sharing this with a spouse at home, he or she can use memory 2, all right? So we can do that. 250 for user 1 and 250 for user 2. Now this is advanced inflation and deflation technology, and what that means is it's measuring your blood pressure on inflation. That means faster readings in about 25 seconds or so. Yeah. It also means that it's not gonna squeeze on Jen's arm as much. And you've already got a reading, don't you? She beat me to it. I wasn't even finished running on at the mouth here. So let's go. So let's take a look at this reading, and you'll see live what we've got here. So we'll see, Jen. So we have 132 is her systolic, diastolic 78. Look at how beautifully that pops out on that screen there. True. 99 is her heart rate. All right, and so again, time and date stamp for up to 250 readings. Now, if you don't know at home when you get your reading what 132 over 78 means, Veridian does it for you right over here. They have this color-coded hypertension indicator. So that bar right there is lit up right next to the green. So Jen knows that this is a quote-unquote normal blood pressure reading. This is important for you at home because blood pressure changes literally every second. So we're talking about the closed system. Your car has pressure, it builds up, something blows. Our bodies are the same way. If you're looking at this, if you're at home and relaxed, your blood pressure will be different than if you're exercising, moving about. So it's important to know what your resting blood pressure is, and that's why Jen here, or what you're watching on TV here on your monitor with her at home, you want your resting blood pressure in that ideal position. And this cuff from Veridian guides you into that perfect position because everything is attached right on your arm and it's right where it needs to be to get that resting blood pressure reading. It gives you that peace of mind to go on about your day. No more stress about white coat syndrome, no more worries that the reading we're gonna get in the doctor's office is gonna be the wrong reading. We can do it ourselves. It's upsetting to know, and just rewinding 9 or 10 years when I first arrived in the United States, I was stressed. I didn't know anybody. I was working in the middle of the night. My diet was terrible, and I was on air, and I took my blood pressure, and it was through the roof. But I didn't know. There were no symptoms. There were no symptoms. If Matt hadn't have been there with a blood pressure monitor, I wouldn't have known. 1 in 3 of us has high blood pressure and we don't even know it. You gotta have one of these in your home. Every home in America should have a blood pressure monitor. So we can know the numbers, keep track of them, understand where we are, and it's okay. I mean, I was able to make the changes, get a little bit more sleep, adjust my diet, realize that I needed to improve the quality of my health to bring my blood pressure down. But what if I'd have never have been here? What if I hadn't have been on with Matt? What if I wasn't forced into this situation? I'd have never have known. We lose too many of our loved ones because we don't know the facts. This truly helps save a life. That's why I say, I'm just beginning tonight. We have lots of great things. If you only buy one thing, buy this. Why this one? It's the most fully featured, the most advanced, the easiest, and quite frankly, the most accurate we've ever had at the best possible value. It's been a huge hit today, and this is the final presentation. I mean, Matt, we can't overstate the importance of it. No, and I'm so glad you said that, Adam, because at home, I don't want your aha moment to be in the emergency room where some tragedy is happening with you or your loved one. So when you get this home, you get the peace of mind of having that clinical accuracy. You have the database of up to 500 100 readings to bring to your doctor. And look at that, it's rechargeable because, you know, when you're in the middle of the night and you don't feel quite right and you want to take your blood pressure, you want to make sure that you have a full charge so that you always have that clinically accurate reading. So if you're not running low on batteries, you don't have to worry about that. With this, you don't have to worry. You plug it in, it's a normal DC charger. You're going to keep that full charge 100% of the time. Veridian even gives you the carrying case. It's discreet, it's small, you can take it anywhere. And I just love how big the display is and allows you to see those numbers. If it's easy to use, and if it's clinically accurate, that's what makes the difference. It even has an on-off switch, and I want to tell everybody here with this on-off switch, the only time that you're going to turn this off is when you fly with it, because it has that lithium-ion battery in it. It's advanced technology, so it's just like your cell phone. Otherwise, keep it on all the time and keep it fully charged and you're good to go. Even if you don't order this evening, just remember that not all blood pressure monitors are built the same way. Typically the ones that we do have the kind of pipes on them, they have the tubes on them, their screen size is a quarter of the size of this. The biggest problem is people would buy them and they wouldn't know how to use them, in which case they become redundant, right, Matt? Yeah, and this is the first for me to see this, because everybody says, you know, I love the accuracy of my arm monitor, but I don't like the clunky, the tubes and the wires and all the apparatus that goes with it. This takes all of that out of it. It's all attached. It's just like a wrist monitor, except you place it on your upper arm, so you get the accuracy of the arm monitor, but it's so easy to use. So they've really put this all in one package, and I shop these all the time and I see $100, $120. It's a tremendous value, and really, to keep yourself out of those situations, to work with your doctor to get these readings. And if you're on medications especially, you need to work with your doctor with these readings to get those regulated and the dosage regulated as well. Because that's the point, is if we can identify that perhaps our blood pressure is not where it should be, we can take the necessary action. Right? It's when we don't know that things fall apart. I mean, Matt, knowing that you have high blood pressure, there is ways to remedy that. Yeah, there is. And it doesn't matter if you think you have a family history, if you think you're healthy, if you work out. I had a friend that I went to college with, quick story, he was an athlete. He went to the doctor's office and had a through-the-roof reading at his doctor's, wound up on medication. He's doing great, but you never know. You need to know, and this will help you know. Mr. Matt is going to stay with us, our health expert here at HSN. We're always proud when Matt is in town. On the way next, we're going to do Azumi, the portable way for freedom like you've never seen before. So stay with us. In the meantime, a quick look. Beauty Report is coming up tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Stay with me. See you after this.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
The List is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
Well, this is when HSN really comes into its own. This is where HSN is able to excel. The reason why we're able to celebrate 42 years as the world's first shopping channel. We're going to offer a product that is going to speak to so many of us who are looking for freedom, accessibility, you know, truly living our life the best way possible. We talk about portability, folks. No car modification needed to have this on board. We are going to offer the incredible Drive Medical Zoomy with remote control that opens and closes by itself, and we're gonna do it on FlexPay. So first things first, right out of the gate, I wanna tell you, I have 100 and 100. Blue is outselling the red currently by a little bit, but 100 here and 100 here. It is the only scheduled show of the month, and I wanna stress, we are gonna offer FlexPay of $333. So when you call today, All you spend is $333 plus shipping and tax, which is all being reduced, and we will send it out to you instantly. So Matt, we have the benefits right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate. And I want to mention this too. You get your basket, you get your cup holder. Those are important. You know, when you get your scooter, you want both your basket and the cup holder. Those are exclusives on HSN. You're also going to get this with Drive Medical. When you get your Zoomy Flex home, you're gonna get peace of mind with your purchase. So what does that mean? On top of the 2-year manufacturer's warranty that Drive offers you, on top of all the protections that HSN gives you, you also get 14 months of, I like to call it, tech support for your Zoomy. Nice. So if you have any issues, you can call them, you can go online. They'll even send a technician right to your home if that's what it takes to fix the issue. So they've got you covered. They know it's a major purchase for you, but they know that you're gonna love this for a long, long time and they wanna back it up.
And that's at no extra cost. We're already getting questions about VIP. Yeah, if you have an HSN credit card, we're doing 12 monthly payments of $166. No interest on that if the balance is paid in full. Let's have some fun. Let's get into this because, Matt, this is taking advantage of the very newest technology with no compromise.
No compromise. So here's what, we talked about this before the show, all right? You know my dad has limited mobility.
I do.
You know he's had a problem with that over the years. And he weighs about 260 to 270 pounds. He was using a full-size mobility scooter. He and my mom were considering vehicle modifications that were gonna go into about $3,000 or $4,000 range so that they could have a lift on the back of their vehicle and to be able to put their scooter in and out,
right.
You know, and that was gonna be very expensive until the Zoomy Flex. So when I brought this home to my dad, Adam, he took one look at it and he said, that's not gonna work. You know, I won't be able to, you know, sit on that thing. I need my full-size scooter. He took one spin around the block with his Zoomy and he looked at me and his jaw dropped and he said, you know what, Matt, I think this is actually gonna do the trick. And that sold me because my dad is a discriminating shopper when it comes to mobility products like all of you are. We don't blame you because it is your lifeline to be able to get out and about to do the things that you love. And we're gonna show you during the show how the Zoomy Flex has all of those little bells and whistles, comfort and safety features that your full-size scooter has. But finally, what Drive has done is allowed it to be in this package where it folds in 15 seconds or less and unfolds. I'm doing it with this wireless key fob. You get this. 2 keys and the wireless key fob with your Zoomy Flex. You can also open and close it manually. So if you don't have your key, if you don't have your wireless fob, you can do that manually. But this gives you that ultimate freedom, Adam, to go anywhere.
Yeah, it does. And you think about that. Freedom is the key word. If you're struggling to get around, it's hard work, right? This is gonna not only create that wonderful sense of freedom for yourself, but it means when you're out with the kids or the grandkids, your family, you're able to be truly happy because you've got a place where you can sit, relax, and it will do the heavy lifting for you. By the way, TSA compliant. If you're going on an airplane, this can go with you, right, Matt?
When you get this home, we call it tool-free assembly. Drive loves this because you're gonna get it home, you're gonna take it out of the box. The only thing that you're gonna have to do, and you'll see it in the video, is drop that lithium-ion battery in. Your Zoomy only weighs 60 pounds. That includes the 5-pound lithium-ion battery. You're gonna recharge it with a simple, normal wall outlet, so you don't need any special adapters. Look at this. This is what you're gonna do right out of the box. You're gonna put the battery in, you're gonna get it started. You have that telescoping steering column just like in your full-size scooters. Exclusively get the basket and the cup holder, so you have that convenience and comfort. And you have all those operating controls, Adam, just like you do on your regular scooter that you're used to now. That's where you're gonna plug it in to charge it. Lithium-ion battery, not the old-fashioned lead cell batteries. So here's the control panel right here. So I have my key, I have my throttle control, just like on your, you know, you're used to on your full-size scooters. I can go forward just like this, and I can go backwards just like this. Now you're gonna have your beeping on when you go in reverse. So we're gonna have that sound. The great thing about the Zoomy Flex though, and you're gonna love this at home, think about mobility. Think about being discreet. So when you're out and you're using your mobility products, discretion is key. And a lot of times you're in a crowd, you're on the cruise ship, you're in the theme parks. You don't want to cause the commotion of the beeping. I can take my Zoomy, and if everyone can take a look at this, I can actually pivot this and do this with it.
Right.
You can't do that with your full-size scooter. So now I've put it in the direction I want and I'm good to go. This is gonna take you up to 4 miles per hour. See how it zips around?
Smooth, look how quiet it is. You can't hear anything.
And it's also gonna take you up to 13 miles on a single charge. So again, goodbye to the lead cell, heavy, old-fashioned batteries. You're not gonna have to worry about that. You have your lithium-ion battery with your Zoomy Flex. You'll be able to plug it into the normal wall outlet, and I even have the fold-up armrest so I can get in and out easily. That's a safety issue too.
The difference is that you don't have the bulk. You don't have the weight. You don't have the oversized features. But what you don't compromise on is weight capacity, 300-pound weight capacity. I'm thrilled that we can do the flex pay, and I want to quickly tell you the blue is outselling the red. With everyone on the phone line, I have less than 90 left in blue. So if blue is for you, if that's the way you want to go, it's 90 left. I do want to share with you our other color as well. I know because Mr. Matt was in the blue, he was showing off the blue. But we also have our racing car red, which is also sensational, a little over 100 or so if you want the red. Because you're buying from HSN, you're going to get the basket, which is going to be nice and convenient, and you're going to get the cup holder as well as another bonus. Couple of questions we always get asked. If I order it and I don't love it, can you return it? You can. There's a 30-day return policy without any restocking fee or any penalty. So feel good about that. This is the only scheduled presentation of the month, and what we're also offering tonight is our most generous flex pay of 6. So $333 gets it home. You have half a year to pay it off because each month your credit card will be deducted another $333. It just makes it easy and affordable. This is life-changing in every respect. So what about in terms of charging up? How long do I have to let it charge for?
You can just put it, when you get it home, you just want to plug it in and charge it overnight. That's going to give you that nice full charge. You can always keep it charged. You don't have to worry about burnout like on those lead cell batteries.
Right.
Because you have the new technology with the lithium ion battery. So here's what I like doing with the Zoomy when we're having these presentations is I can just pick the Zoomy up and I'm going to turn it around here because I want to show you something on the back. Try doing that with your full-size mobility scooter. 60 pounds. And again, it's going to support up to 300. So when we look down bottom here, a couple of key features that I think are very important. So we're talking about, you know, I'm a registered nurse. I know a lot of folks that have trouble getting around. They want to be safe going up and down inclines. So we have the rocker wheels on the back here. So those are those anti-tip wheels that you see on the full-size scooters. You have them with your Zoomy. Here's where you're going to plug it into the normal wall outlet.
Yep.
You also have another button here. That one you can push to open and close your Zoomy when you don't have your key fob.
Okay.
So you can actually control it there as well. You also have an option to manually do that. So we'll show you that too.
So everything's there that you need. When you said, when I get it home, there's no tool assembly, so I don't need any tools. That's really good.
That is perfect.
You know, you're not struggling right out of the box. It's the new 2019 technology. You can travel with this. This goes in the car so easily. We're not, you know, struggling to lift something. Quite frankly, for a full-size mobility scooter, you couldn't put it in a regular size car. You would have to have it modified. You'd have to carry it at the back, have like a lift or a ramp. You don't need any of that with this. This can fit inside the car, on the passenger seat, the back seat, or in the trunk. That alone, Matt, is worth it, right?
I drive a 2-seater, so if you have any problems in a trunk or if your trunk opening, if you can't for some reason put your Zoomy in there, it'll fit right on the front seat. I've done it several times. And look at this. This is the footprint of your Zoomy. That's it. So when it's folded and the steering column is telescoped all the way down, this will fit virtually anywhere. It's basically the size of a piece of carry-on luggage.
Right.
And again, this weighs all of 60 pounds, and that includes the battery. And you're good to go in 15 seconds. So when you take this out of your vehicle, this is all I'm doing is holding down the button on my wireless key fob for about 10 or 15 seconds. This is gonna open it all the way into the open position. You see here, my seat goes back. I have a very comfortable, rip-free captain's type chair. It's about 19 inches in width. It has the fold-up armrest here. And now I'm gonna take a seat and show you. So this is where the steering column will telescope all the way up.
Okay.
So you can set that where it's appropriate for you. Now you also have another little lever here. so I can pull this steering column toward me just like that. So if I want this a little closer, again, those are adjustments that you find on the full-size scooters. These are the things that Drive has baked into the Zoomy that were previously unavailable on what I like to call novelty items of the past, which were very expensive and maybe they could fold up, but they didn't give you everything you needed. Finally, Drive Medical is giving you everything that you want and need in your full-size scooter with that freedom and the mobility to go anywhere with a folding scooter. We
are now in our final 10 minutes. The blue is under 100 and the red is about to be under 100. We're thrilled that you're shopping for this. I've always loved HSN's FlexPay. I wish we sold washing machines and clothes dryers and dishwashers and ovens on FlexPay because it makes life a lot easier. There's a lot of us out there that would love to get this for somebody that we love or for ourselves, but the idea of splashing down $2,000 is obviously a pretty penny. We make it affordable because we want to live now. We want to get out now. We want to be free now. We're going to that theme park in a couple of weeks from now. We're going to visit friends or family, or we're traveling. We want to be able to do what we want to do, you know, on our own terms. You can get this right now for $333.33 plus tax. We'll send it right to you. That's not layaway. You don't have to pay the full amount, just a sixth of the price. You get half a year to pay for it with no interest or fees or finance. It's brilliant. That's why we're so busy. That's why I wish this was on every week. This is typically on HSN television, perhaps once every 2 months. I mean, it's far and few between the airings. We love having Matt here to take us through it and to talk us through it. These are the new innovations out there in the medical world, making life better. Blue, we're about to fall under 70. If that's the one you want, definitely start to call in. Again, do not forget about the red, which is over here. Both colors are fantastic, but the blue is leading the way. Matt, for a lot of us, you know, this is seen as a luxury when really it should be a necessity, right?
No, it's an absolute necessity. In fact, so I want you to take a seat if you would.
Please.
Because it's your
I was wondering when you're going to ask.
It's your turn to take this baby for a spin, Adam. So what we have
right about the chair.
Yes, and again, as you're taking, it's very comfortable. And again, I have to remind you at home, along with all of the things that Adam's talking about, you get the peace of mind from Drive Medical. They are the best when it comes to mobility products. You know, as a registered nurse, I see lots of different products and lots of different companies. Drive Medical really puts their money where their mouths are because they know that once you get this home, you're gonna love it. If you have any issues, you have any questions, a lot of times those things can be talked through, or they're merely misunderstandings that they can work with you on. That's why for 14 months, any questions, they're gonna help you out. They'll even send someone to your house if that's what it takes. And Adam, see right there, that's what you're looking at when you get your Zoomy home. Yeah. That's what you're gonna do. This is real life. You're just gonna put the battery in, you're gonna get your basket and your cup holder included. That's an HSN exclusive, and you're ready to go after you give that a full charge with the standard wall outlet and all your controls. And I'm gonna walk you through this here so we can show. So, we have you on the Zoomy, Adam, comfortable chair. Now these armrests are padded and they will go down so you can set your elbows there. Nice. So you have here on your control, you have a Delta tiller here. So it's very comfortable. So you can actually just set your wrists and hands right on there, and you don't need a lot of strength to operate the throttle either forward or reverse. Right. This is where your key goes, that's obvious, and you see it. You have your throttle control. So we have the tortoise and the hare, just like on your full-size scooters. Right. You'll also have a battery indicator. So, and we're gonna show you all this right here in real time. So we can have, if you know that you're running a little bit low on battery, you'll be able to see it here. So you have that battery indicator. So what I want you to do, Adam, is this is to go forward. If you just push that in a little bit the other way, there you go, pull it towards you and you'll start to go. Now, when you start to go, Adam, I want to tell you something. Yeah. When you stop, all you have to do is release that. So you take your finger off of that, it'll come to a nice easy stop. That's electromagnetic braking system. So just like your full-size scooter, again, it's gonna operate the same way. When you stop pressing that lever to go forward, he's having way too much fun here.
I love this.
Then,
I'll see you later.
I'll see you, right, exactly. Then you'll come to a nice easy stop. And again, with those rocker wheels wheels on the back of your Zumi. You're nice and safe going up the inclines and down the declines. You have the reverse, but you can also do the pivot like I showed you earlier because your Zumi only weighs 60 pounds.
It's like power steering on this, man,
right?
isn't it?
Nice and nimble.
Do you know what I can't believe, though? Listen, there's no sound to it.
Nope.
There's just no sound to it. That is impressive.
Nice, right?
Okay, it's smooth as silk. Those wheels are good wheels, right, Matt? Like multi-surface?
Solid wheels, so you're not gonna have to worry about going flat. So, you know, when the rubber meets the road here, as you're seeing, you get those solid wheels. They're all terrain. They'll take you where you need to go. So if you're on the asphalt there, you're going over some different surfaces, they're gonna get you nice and easy where you need to go. They're also not gonna mark up your nice floors at home because they're non-skid wheels. That's important as well. So when you use this indoors, you don't need to worry about that.
I mean, look, I could get used to that, quite honestly. That is fabulous. If you are out and about and you might be shopping, you might be with the kids, you might be just at the park, this is what you want. You want to be able to not worry about where the next bench or chair is going to be, where you're going to be able to sit down again, but be able to ride in style and comfort. This is the way to go. It's probably half the size in terms of big bulk and width as a full-size mobility scooter. So this is truly portable in every sense of the word, yet it's still got the speed, it's got the performance, it's got the range, it's got the ability to fold flat in 15 seconds pressing a button. So you finish for the day, you put it straight back in the car without any hassle. If you're gonna be traveling, this absolutely is TSA compliant, so it can go on the plane with you as well. There's all the reasons to say yes and none of the reasons to say no. 333, and a bit of a shocker here, Matt.
Yep.
Red is now outselling the blue. That's what happens when I get on the blue, people buy the other color. So the red is now the #1 choice, fewer than 100 before it's sold out. If you ask about the HSN credit card, we can take another $10 off and put it on 12-month VIP financing. If you don't have an HSN credit card, you can do regular credit card or debit card. We accept all the big ones. Since this is so close to sell out, we have 4 minutes remaining. Matt, let's kind of go top to toe again.
Yep.
Mobility scooter equals freedom all round.
Yes, it does. So I want everybody to take a quick look at this key fob. This is where all of this begins, and this is where that convenience is. So I have a wireless key fob. I have 2 keys that are gonna come with this. I'm gonna press down on this button right here. So I'm gonna hold this in. Now, if you want to take a look at my Zumi as I'm doing this, I'm pressing that in. That's all I'm doing is I'm going to hold that button for 10 to 15 seconds, and this does all the work. I want to tell you a quick story, another quick story, because my dad loves his Zumi here, and I like that shot here because we see how easy that is. I'm going to press the other button because the production team is wonderful here. They just give me the great shot. Yes, you do wonderful.
This is a talented crew, I tell you, Matt.
So we were going to a crowded restaurant, Adam, in one of the local theme parks with my dad, and it was very crowded. Reservations were tight. So we go to the restaurant. When we get to the back, we're seated in the back, and my dad drives his Zumi kind of around some of the tables, and there was a gentleman sitting next to us who kind of gave us that look like, you're not gonna park that right here. It was a buffet style meal, so he didn't want to kind of get up and down and have to jump over my dad's scooter. So my dad hops off of his Zumi, presses the button like I just did, folded the Zumi. Now the guy's demeanor changed a little bit and he was amazed.
Wow.
And everybody, we started to get a little bit of a crowd. I simply picked the Zumi up in folded state and put it right in the back of the table. I think that by the end of the meal, I think that my dad had sold 2 of them himself because everybody loved it and everybody was amazed. But you know what? People don't even know that this is a mobility product. People don't see something like this. They don't know it exists. You'll be one of the first to get something like this home. And again, Adam, between HSN and Drive Medical, they've got you covered so you can get it home and get those barriers out of the way to purchase this. And once you get it home, you're going to absolutely love it.
I've seen Matt on with this. He's typically on, as I said, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I've never had the chance to present it. I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me? Look how smooth it is though as well. And it's so silent. So Matt, this dial changes the speed on here?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes, it does.
Oh yeah, look. Now I'm going really slow.
Yep, you can control that. And it's just like, it operates, and Adam, that's just like your typical larger mobility scooter. You can dial that up or down, depending on where you're comfortable. And when you let off the throttle, that's when you're gonna slow down because that's an electromagnetic braking system.
Honestly, it's fantastic. I'll tell you now, I wish we sold it every day. Do you know, and I wish everybody knew that we had it. How many people in this great country would shop for one of these if they realized they didn't have to spend the full price all in one go, that they could get it on an interest-free flex pay of $300 and something. I tell you, I mean, Matt, this is why HSN is famous, because we're taking products that we all know we can need, whether it's this or, as I said, a washing machine or a dryer, whatever the product may be, expensive ones.
Yep.
Matt, this makes it affordable, right?
Yeah, and I know you're a little bit smaller than me, Adam, but you know, when you're watching us zip around here at home up to 4 miles per hour,
yeah.
I weigh 230 pounds. So this is easily getting me around to where I need to go at 230 pounds. So, you know, when you get this home, you're gonna have those creature comforts that you're used to. You're gonna have the safety features that you're used to. Drive Medical is gonna back it up. Again, 2-year manufacturer warranty, 14 months of peace of mind. I like to call it the tech support for your Zoomy. So you're covered, you're comfortable. When you get it home, you're gonna love it.
I wanna stress that is included tonight. So if you've got questions or you need help, they're there. They will even send a trained professional to your home if there is a problem. I mean, that's brilliant.
It is, it is.
Okay, folks, thank you for all of your orders. We'll let you know when it's officially sold out. Stay right there. The red is now the best seller between the red and the blue. About 30 or so remain between everybody who's calling in. I hope it brings you many, many, many happy days with your friends, your family, whatever you may be doing. Still to come, we have something to help with the pain. We've all got pains, whether it's gonna be back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, leg pain, knee pain. This is the world famous DPL Flex. We're gonna get into the technology and how a little bit every day can certainly make a big, big difference. We've got a this day only pricing as well of $124.95. With that in mind, Mr. Matt, we better skedaddle out of here and we'll see everybody else a little bit later. In fact, after this, bye.
Up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood boil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
It's the best part. I never felt so good.
Coming up in about 20 minutes, a new day, a new beginning, a new Today's Special from Origami. It's the entertaining kitchen cart at the lowest price ever, so we're excited about that. But since we're in an hour of healthy innovations, let's cut right to the chase. Pain is a pain. If you are struggling every day, and it might be neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, elbow pain, knee pain, if there's anything that's stopping you, preventing you, inhibiting you, prohibiting you from doing something, pain is the thing that absolutely gets you down. We have a product that for many years has been on HSN. Many of you remember Mr. Bob Sacosta presenting this, the legend himself. This is something we've proven not only reviews, but results, scientific results that can help target the pain. What you're seeing is not what you think it is, and we'll talk about that. This is called DPL Flex Light Therapy XL. It's a pain relief pad with the device charger. It comes in your choice of black, gray, or the blue at the top. We have our lowest price ever at $124.95. It's a this day only. Now, I'm gonna go through the presentation and show you everything, but I do wanna tell you this is kind of rare that we have a this day only at the very end of the day, so the pricing expires in 20 minutes. So we better cut to the chase and get to it. 5 flex pay and free shipping and handling. My good friend, Mr. Owen Marcus is here, a trained professional when it comes to DPL. Nobody knows more about it. Owen, there are so many people that have purchased this over the years and have said it's the best thing they ever got because it really, really helps.
Yes, it's FDA cleared, which I think we need to let everyone know. It's very impressive. There's not a lot of devices that you'll get over the counter or anywhere that are FDA cleared and approved. The best thing I like to say is some people have arthritis. Some people are suffering with everyday pain. I mean, some people just wake up and you've got pain in your back, pain in your neck. If you put this DPL, deep penetrating light, infrared light technology right by your bed, guess what? You can put it on for a 15-minute treatment right when you come out of bed and start your day the right way with deep penetrating light, infrared light technology.
It works in such an incredible way, and we'll get into it because, as we just said, Owen, people look at this and at first they don't quite know what they're looking at.
Right. Well, when you get the box and you open it up, you're gonna plug it in. It also comes with a portable charger. You can also plug it into a laptop. You can plug it into anything with a USB drive. It'll charge up. Now see, what you see here is just the red lights.
Yes.
It does have infrared lights that you cannot see. Now I do have a demo today that I'd love to show.
Yeah, please.
We can go check it out. It's right over here.
Okay, let's follow Owen and we'll see what we're gonna do here. So what's this about, Owen?
Now, when you get the device home, you're only gonna see these red lights right here. Okay? Now what the infrared light camera does, it shows you that they're all heated up. So when you get this home, all you see are the 2 red lights. That's it. So you're like, oh, I don't know if this is working. Is someone really giving me something that works? Absolutely it works. See, with the naked eye, you can't see the infrared lights. They are all doing their magic. They're all circulating the blood flow, increasing the blood flow, increasing the circulation, relieving the pain and the tension. As you can see here, it's relieving the circulation and the back pain from this model right here that we're seeing. You're seeing it. It's increasing the blood flow, increasing the circulation. It's getting deep inside the tissue, underneath the skin. A lot of the topical creams that you have and that you see nowadays, they're only doing on the top. This gets deep inside the tissue. That's what I really want to let everyone know.
So many of us we have to take things regularly to calm the pain down, to ease the pain, to get through the day. This is a much more natural way to help relieve that stress, that pain, and albeit temporary, at least you're doing something that's helping quickly and easily and effectively. And as Owen said, it's cumulative. The more you use it, the more you get your body used to it. Touch wood, please God, it's gonna help improve the situation over time. What I think a lot of us are gonna really appreciate about this is that it's absolutely portable. Yeah, maybe you travel for work, this can go with you, there's no doubt about it. But because this is not being plugged into the wall, you can wrap this around your knee or your elbow, around your back, the lower back. You could be outside gardening. I could be sat at the computer typing away. Nothing's holding me back.
That's right. And you know what else I like to say is there's some holidays that are coming up very, very soon. And you know, with this being portable, you can take it anywhere with you. So like little Johnny can have it on his back if he's sore, he's got a bad back. A little Susie might have a little sore back. And then Grandpa on the back, you can pass it around and everybody is getting pain relief. That is what it's all about. When pain starts, everything stops.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't go on about your everyday when you have pain. I mean, if I have pain, I'm like, whoa, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do anything today. You put this on for 2 treatments, Adam, 15 minutes at a time. You're going to feel a slight warming sensation, but that is the deep penetrating light doing its job. It works, folks. It's FDA cleared and approved. It's not over the counter. This is not some gimmick. You will find larger versions of this at a chiropractor office, maybe at a physical therapist office, but it's portable. It's at your fingertips. And that's what you want to be able to do. You want to be free to go about your day, free to go about your activities. I mean, look, this young lady's doing some laundry. Like you said, gardening.
It doesn't matter.
Riding in the car. Obviously, the passenger probably has it on.
So a couple questions, Owen, that are coming through. How long do I wear it for?
15 minutes at a time.
15 minutes at a time.
2 treatments a day will make you feel great.
Okay, so 2 treatments a day, 15 minutes at a time, that's nothing. That's no time at all. We can all fit that into our lives, especially because it's truly portable. You had mentioned arthritis, and I want to kind of touch base on that. Because you know, my mom struggles really bad with arthritis. You know, every time I see her, God bless her, it's worse and worse and worse, and she hates it, obviously, as any one of us does who has arthritis. Can that help with the pain temporarily?
Yes, it helps ease the pain temporarily. My grandmother also has it, and she has the DPL Flex XL. She's like, Owen, ever since I got it, it's starting to relieve the pain. She can move her hands a little bit better. And I told her, I said, it's 15 minutes at a time, and that's no problem. Quick and easy, 2 times a day. I mean, relieving the pain is worth it.
So maybe with said something that struck a chord with you. Maybe it's that pain in the back that literally won't go away, that's been with you for a long time and is always niggling away. Maybe it's the arthritis. Maybe it's an old sports injury. Maybe it's your knees and it's hard to go up and down the stairs. Maybe these are things that are always prevalent in your life every day. It's easy for me and Owen to tell you that this is a scientifically proven product in terms of really helping. We can tell you it's FDA cleared. The only way is for you to try it. I want you to know there's no penalty for trying it. If you order this from us tonight, it's the lowest price ever, and it's a product that's been on HSN as it's evolved over the years for several years. It's our lowest price ever at $124.95. Our extra large, which means extra better, quite honestly, give it 30 days. Use it twice a day, 5 days, 10 days, and see the difference it makes in your life for your daily routine. If you don't feel a lot better, if you're not feeling the benefits, send it back and get a refund of the purchase price. But I want to read this along with you.
Yeah.
We have, some numbers, and let's go through this, because in a consumer perception survey of the DPL therapy system of 22 subjects, that's quite a high number, receiving daily light therapy treatments over 5 days. Let's look. 100% reported positive results and improvement in their levels of pain. Well, we can't do better than 100%. Everybody that tried it reported positive results and improvement in their levels of pain. Well, already it's worth the money. 91% reported over 50% improvement in general temporary relief of pain with DPL therapy treatments. 86% reported greater than a 50% reduction on pain impact that pain had on their daily activity. And again, 100% reported continued improvement in the temporary reduction of daily pain with the DPL therapy treatments. Forget everything Owen said. Certainly forget everything I've said. Owen, that speaks 1,000 words. That says it all.
I think so, 100%. You can't get it.
You can't get better than that?
You know what else I'd like to point out, Adam, is there's some other devices out there like this, but what separates deep penetrating light from the other products is that some of the products with infrared light, you're gonna get a 50-50 ratio, which means it's half and half. With DPL Flex XL Pad, you're getting 70-30. So that's more coverage, more infrared light that's gonna help with your circulation, help with the pain relief, and less treatments with more coverage.
We have the lowest price ever for another 13 minutes. Forgive us, folks, because this wasn't on earlier today. They saved it for tonight.
It's amazing.
And it is a strict this day only. So when the clock strikes midnight, the price goes back up. If you order it right now, you will benefit from that low price. Blue, gray, or black, all the colors work the same. I want to revisit a common question we get asked. When you get it home and you turn it on, remember these words. You're going to see 2 rows of lights, and you'll think, wait, why aren't the other rows illuminating?
Because I can't see those.
Right. They're not supposed to, not in the same way.
Right.
So let's do one last time. Can we go back over here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd
Let's
love to jump
follow
over
Owen.
to the demo.
Okay. So you set up an iPad with a new fancy schmancy camera.
Yes, it's an infrared light camera. So what it's showing you is normally when you get it home, you're gonna take it out, you're gonna get the portable charger, you're gonna get everything that comes with it, but you're gonna turn it on and you're gonna go, wait a minute, some of these aren't working.
Right.
But with the infrared light camera that we're showing you, they're all on. They're all heated up, folks. You can't see it. You're gonna feel the slight heating, but I mean, seeing is believing. You can see they're all doing their magic. You won't be able to see it with your naked eye, but that's why we're showing you this demo today with the infrared light.
And I think it's important what you said, Owen.
Yeah.
This isn't a gimmick technology that's just come around.
Works.
It's a safe and natural technology that's used in many professional medical offices around the country and quite frankly around the world. Just 15 minutes a day, preferably twice a day, and you're gonna start to feel those benefits. It's built to last. The materials that are being used, the engineering, the technology that's in there, once you've bought it once, you're not gonna need to buy it again. But maybe it was the sore muscles, maybe it's the sore joints, or strains and stress. Obviously, arthritis is a big one. Certainly, if you have arthritis, you have to have it. But for a lot of us as well, Owen, just the general buildup of stress, whether it's work or everyday life, we start to feel the reaction to that.
Yeah, once that builds up, that's what this device is doing. It's getting deep inside the tissue, increasing the circulation, improving the pain relief. I mean, 15 minutes, 2 times a day, that's a small price to pay. That's very little time. It's gonna save you trips to the doctor's office. It's gonna save you gas. It's gonna save you a copay. I'm telling you, it is such an amazing offer that we have today.
It is. Well, in fact, we've got a surprise because in 90 seconds, we're going to show you two other products. One are compression socks that you have to see, and one is a face mask based upon the same technology. So if you struggle from allergies or stress or tension, you're going to love what we're about to share with you. This is easy to put on and it stays in place. You've got the Velcro hook and loop closure, and again, it's portable. So many of us, you know, we can't stop everything we're doing.
Right.
This you can put discreetly or have it on display. It really
Where
doesn't
you
matter.
want it.
What's the most common places that people do use it?
I use it on over my shoulder.
Okay.
I've had a lot of shoulder pain recently. I'm a fairly active guy, and that's where I need it. I use it around my knees, and I've used it on my lower back. But since it's double the size of our other one, you can less treatments, less time, and more coverage.
And that's important, less treatments, less time.
Right.
It's a much bigger pad than what we've shown in the past. What we did in the past is typically half the size or so. Thank you for all of your orders. A flex pay of $24.99. Black is the most popular, but all the colors are just the same. Let us know if it works for you. I'm sure it will based upon the years of results and reviews that we've had. Owen, we're gonna head over to our partner product, as it were. We're gonna take that same wonderful technology and just spend 3 minutes talking about our eye mask. And then we're gonna get to the compression socks as our grand finale. So,
I love this product.
If you, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I suffer quite badly with headaches, migraines, if I get stressed or I have bad sleep patterns. Would this help me?
It will. Even if there's pollen buildup, a lot of us suffer from sinus allergies, sinusitis, headaches, migraines. You put this on, it's got an automatic shut off.
Okay.
You can just lay back, you can put it on when you wake up. You can put it on, like my wife has contacts and they irritate her eyes. What it does is it increases the blood flow as well. It increases the blood flow and the buildup. You have pain in your migraines, it gets rid of that temporarily. So you can go about your day. Sometimes the light is so bright and you can't even go about and do things because you have such a bad migraine. What it does is it's gonna relieve the stress, it's gonna relieve the sinus buildup, and let you go about your business.
So again, are we saying the same amount of time?
No, this one actually shuts off 15. The other one, the DPL Flex XL, is 15 to 20, but definitely 15 minutes at least. This one shuts off without you having to set a timer.
You can't do it wrong, right?
No, not at all.
You just put it on, and what's really interesting is, if I show you behind the scenes here, this is nice and soft.
Yes.
You're gonna place this on, again, this is elasticated, so one size fits all.
This is also FDA cleared too.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive, and that gives us all confidence that it's gonna work for us.
Yes.
If it's somebody in your family that struggles with allergies or you know, sinus pressure or headaches, many of us struggle with headaches. This is $49.99. Quite frankly, a low price for something that can provide great relief. I think sometimes the pain gets so bad that you just want to be in a dark room. You know, you can literally feel the pain.
Yes.
A lot of us use technology a lot every day, like computers and strain. Would that help with that?
Yeah, laptops. It helps after you're looking at a laptop day. Even if you're just reading, some of us get headaches and get sinus problems immediately from going outside, coming inside, reading a book. You put this on for 15 minutes, it shuts off, and you can go about your day.
That's fantastic.
I love them.
We have a 30-day return policy again on this one. We're now down to the final few hundred if you want the DPL eye mask. Both of these have been very popular, but this specifically is just a partner piece. We don't always share this with you. So final couple of hundred or so, get it as a gift for yourself, certainly. We have to look after ourselves, Owen, and a lot of the time we just put up with things for the sake of putting up with it. There's a solution.
There is, and what I think is great is there are some holidays coming up, and if you're thinking of some gift ideas, trust me, the infrared light is a great one.
And it's the right price point, less than 50 bucks. Okay. Yes. Final item of the show, and I was in awe of the fact that these were in stock. Folks, we are going to talk about the most advanced, extraordinary compression socks you've ever seen. Now, while supplies are available, we're doing it at $19.99 for a 2-pack. So not a single pack, we're doubling up to a 2-pack. We're doing 2 flex pays of $10. There's only 440 available, that's it. You're gonna choose either your small, medium, or medium large, extra large. If you want black, there's only small, medium, just to give you the sizing on that. If you're a men's 9.5 or women's 10 or below, you're gonna be a small, medium, and then of course you've got the largest size. We have a lot to get through, and it's gonna no doubt sell out. what on earth is this nano crystal about?
I've got them on.
You've got them on?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay, so do you wear these all the time?
I do. I wear them to work out in. I wear them, to my sales job also. And what it is, it's nano crystal technology. The compression, it is also one of our items that is increasing the blood flow. It's increasing the blood flow, and the technology here, reducing the pain and stress. It fits snug, and I'm telling you, they're just such an awesome fit. The sweating is very minimal, so if you think you're gonna sweat, and what I would recommend to keep the nano crystals intact is to hang dry them.
To hang dry?
Yes, it will last a lot longer if you hang dry them. Don't throw them in the dryer. I know a lot of people ask me about that, but you hang dry them, it'll last twice as long.
They're telling me large, extra large, there's only 20 now left. In white only now. I knew these would go quickly because the nano crystal compression socks, they've only been on air maybe 3 times and they've gone each and every time. Many of us know that with a compression sock, it's like giving your leg, your foot a hug.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
Embracing it, it's getting everything the way it should be, but they can be expensive. This is the one with nano crystal. Do we have the video that shows the nano crystal inside? Oh, good. Walk us through this, please, Owen.
Okay, so it's gonna reduce muscle strain, temporary improve localized circulation, like I'd mentioned before, and I like that it fits underneath where your arch goes.
Yeah.
It's gonna hug your arch. It's also gonna tip the tips of your toes, but you can see right there the nano crystal technology doing its magic right there. That is what you're only gonna find with deep penetrating light. And this young gentleman is about to start his day on a jog, I think, shortly in this other
impressive.
Other clip that
You're
we
about
have
to
here,
see the
but
next video.
I am also one that wears it when I work out. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like the compression and the feeling of the hug. It relaxes your foot while you're working out. You can also put it on to take it to the business. That's why we have it in the 2 colors. You can wear black, like if you're wearing dress pants. But this guy's utilizing it while he's taking his run. And I'm telling you, you take them off and it's like, I don't know, it's like you didn't even have them on.
These are the most advanced we've ever done. I'm just thrilled they're doing a 2-pack tonight. If you apply for the HSN credit card, we can take $10 off, which would bring it down to $9.99. Call us on 1-800-695-1418. Less than 200 total now to go around. It's a fabulous product for many of us that have looked at compression socks or had compression socks. There is a quality, and when Owen was showing you those, you can feel it from the minute you pick them up. These are not so restrictive, yet they are giving you that beautiful, comfortable hug. And this here is the magic. The nano crystals that are literally embedded into the material.
They're woven in there, yes.
Woven, and you said in terms of washing again?
Yeah, hang dry it.
Hang dry it.
It'll last twice as long.
That's the key.
Yes.
So, okay, black or white. Black now going to be the first to go, then the white. Final words on this, Mr. Owen? No,
I'm just saying, give it a try. What do you have to lose other than temporary pain or harness the compression and the nano crystals to relieve your muscle pain?
If you're going to be traveling soon, definitely get some compression socks. So important if you're going to be traveling. If you would like to try them, again, be our guest. You can have them for 30 days and then return them if you're not 100% happy. Owen, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Adam.
We appreciate it very much.
Pleasure.
Stay in the ordering process for yours. I want to make sure you are in. And don't forget, for the DPL Flex Light therapy, that is about to expire with the pricing. We've got a new Today special coming up. But before we get there, we have something else from the amazing Andrew Lessman. He's showcasing one of his summer specials right here, right now. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Stay right there.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with an interesting special for the summer. It's actually not my product, but I feel so strongly about this product and the health benefits, and most importantly, its affordability and its quality, that I feel compelled to speak about it. I'm speaking about an olive oil from Thrive Market. If I were to make an olive oil, this would be it. And I would have never dreamed of being able to make an olive oil like this at this price. As much as I succeed in making vitamins affordable, I could have never imagined delivering an olive oil like this again at a price like this. To think that you can get 2 bottles of this, and the large bottles, the typical olive oil Muriel gets at home for $30 or $40 a bottle or $50 a bottle, is usually 8 or 12 ounces. This is 25 ounces. And those 25 ounces, this is special olive oil from the island of Crete, which is really the cradle of olive oil going back thousands of years, 3,500, 4,000 years when it was first commercialized. I think the oldest olive tree arguably in the world, it's either in Crete or Israel, but the one in Crete is right near the farm, the family farm that for generations has been making this olive oil. So it's exciting for me to bring it because for decades, if you've heard me speak, and I'm talking about decades, for 40 years, I've emphasized the benefits of the Mediterranean diet. And olive oil is the very foundation of those benefits. When you substitute olive oil for those unhealthy fats, and even at home, that's what if I fry up an egg or scrambled eggs, it's olive oil. We use it when we'll cook a chicken, whatever it might be, we use olive oil. We'll use it to soak up with some bread. Olive oil is a healthy fat. We shouldn't be afraid of fat. So the price is absolutely ridiculous. The quality is the best in the world. It comes in a protective container. Again, if I were making olive oil, this is what I'd make, and that's why I'm doing for the first time, I'm talking about a product that I don't make, and I know you'll fall in love with it.
The amazing Mr. Andrew Lessman, thank you for your orders. Stay right there for our summer special. Well, tonight's going to be a big night. Must tell you this, at 12:45 through till 2 a.m., you and me, we got a date. We're going to do a clearance special. It's going to be like a bargain hunt for an hour and 15, and it starts at 12:45. But first, there is a superstar in town. Its name is Origami, our #1 organizational brand in our history. And we have a product that, bad news is, it's retiring. Good news is we're going out on a high with